Like, share, and subscribe. Well, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking, and boy, do we got some wild stuff to talk about. Uh, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this red candle. This is a 4-hour chart, and so this red candle here, I'm going to tell you exactly why it's forming, and it's pretty nasty. But we had a high today of 189.79 and a low of 182.68. 187.58 is where we closed. So, and we had a respectable day in Tesla. However, the indexes outperformed Tesla by a fair amount today. And keep in mind, I'm going to go through these charts with you, but I got a few things that I need to let you know about. In the news report, Tesla doesn't have to make cars, says the portfolio manager. Brian Mulberry, client portfolio manager at Zacks Investment Management, thinks Tesla's leading edge in EV battery technology and its expansive supercharger network is going to make their earnings structure much more durable than what you're seeing, especially from other pure EV makers. And this is from Zacks, and by the way, right now, currently, Zacks has a number 3 hold on Tesla stock, but excuse me. So what they're saying is the charging units across the country and that Megapack supercharger deal that they put out, and they're so advanced in their batteries compared to others. The fastest thing growing right now is their energy, their Megapack, their wall charger, all that sort of thing is the fastest thing growing, and it's very profitable for Tesla. So what Zacks is saying is that Tesla could quit making cars and still be profitable and just sit. Now there is a rumor out, and I don't know if it's true. There's a rumor that Tesla is considering doing some layoffs. Maybe they're going to clean house a little bit, and but I don't know. And like I say, so far it's just a rumor. It's come out, and they put out so much fake news about Tesla. It's really hard to tell. Okay, so here we are in the 4 hour. It's absolutely a monster buy signal, and we had a high of 189.79. She was flying pre-market. It was even higher. We went into the 190s pre-market. So Tesla's looking real good today. However, let's see, 8 or 9 times in the past, I've caught them down at the 101, 104 area buying shares, the market makers. That's what Grandpa tracks with the blinking. I track where the market makers are buying and selling far away from the actual price point. And so right now, since the close at 4 o'clock Eastern, and it looks like they're going to do it till 8 o'clock, they're down at 105, $105, and they're buying times 200. They're buying 200 shares per blink, and they're blinking. I'd say once or twice a minute, maybe once a minute average. So it's 200 shares a minute. They're shorting or not shorting, buying, and every time they buy down there, it pulls the price down. And I'll show you some smaller time frames here. On the top side, the only thing that's keeping us afloat here from sinking, and we are down a little bit after hours. We're down around 187.38 area, 187.35 area. So they're shorting up at 218. 100 shares a blink, and they're doing. It's slow. It's always slow after hours, but my point is this: we're borderline on having substance down in that 101 area, and I'm watching it closely because if they start blinking fast for an hour or two, we're going to have substance down there. And if we get substance down there, we will go there. Now, it doesn't mean we're going to go there first necessarily. We also have substance up at 280, 284, and you will absolutely see that in your future. Here's the one on chart. Here's 284, 269. Them are two places of substance, and it's gonna go to 269 first, obviously, 284, and I think it's gonna blow right through it when it gets there. But down here is where they're blinking right now. They're buying on this white line down here, and it pulls it right down. And like I say, this is one time during regular hours for about 4 hours. I caught them down there at 101.07, and 8 or 9 times now at pre-market and aftermarket. So that's something to think about. If they keep blinking this thing periodically, as far down as they are, I would think Tesla will probably open down some. But you just don't know what these guys are going to do. I feel like we're going to probably open around 186, 185 area possibly. Right around that 186. I think they're going to pull us back here. Looks like what they're doing. I'm hoping we get a dip down to 180 tomorrow and back up again, but I don't know if we will. That's just what Grandpa's hoping. So we'll look. Oh, we have a sell signal in the monthly, by the way. We'll look at the weekly. Weekly is an absolute sell signal, but we got some big wick here. And we have a couple days left before this candle is even complete, so she could push her back up more here yet before it's done. I'm having a hard time with this thing. Okay, so the daily. Here's the daily. And we have a buy signal here in the daily. I got 4 of the kids tonight. 2 of them are under the weather and 2 of them are naughty. And Grandma's gone at church. And I'm staying with the little ones that aren't feeling good. So I got 4 of them here, and they're having fun fighting. So anyway, here we have the daily. It's a beautiful buy signal. We got a beautiful buy signal in the 4 hour, but here's your death cross, and this is the death cross. And if this thing plays out, it could take you down to that 101. I do not believe it's going to do it. More often than not, it's a sign of reversal, and you go up. And having a strong buy signal in the daily and the 4 hour is, let's look at the hourly ones. Yeah, see, this is what they did. We were flying high, and the last hour we held our own. But right at the close, they started buying down there at 105, $105, 200 shares at a time. And this is what they did to us. And, you know, I think they're going to continue till 8 o'clock. But, you know, they might start doing that 218 shorting faster. And I just think that by tomorrow morning we're going to be down $1 too. And I got to watch this thing because we could have substance coming very soon at that 101 range, and we need to know when we get it. So, okay, what's Grandpa forgetting? Anything? Oh, ARK. Let's talk about what the money people are doing, the market makers. Well, ARK Invest isn't a market maker by no means, and they're not one of the big guys, but they, because Kathy Wood is pretty sharp, and she started buying it. They bought 8 of the last trading days that I know of, and probably today too. That would be number 9, but I just don't know yet. Takes a while to find out. But they have bought it 8 times in a row. They usually buy about 100,000 shares in a day when they're doing it. But it seems like to Grandpa. And they started at 240 buying area. Then they bought at 230, and they bought down all the way down, and they're still buying. As far as Grandpa knows, they've done it the last 8 trading days at least. So, and then you have the market makers are absolutely long. They're long, and anything from, well, I got to get on a weekly chart to show you, but anything below 269, they have been buying nonstop. Everything they can get their hands on. I'm telling you right now, 269 is the line in the sand. That is the line in the sand. Last time they were up there, they went up to 265 something and turned down. Time before that, they went up within pennies of 269 and turned down. So right here and right there. So they have shorts up here that are monstrous in this area, from 284 to 269, that they've pre-done, and they're going to activate them when they get there. That's Grandpa's opinion. And once they activate them, they're going to want to make money on them. And so they'll drive her up a ways, and then they're going to pull the plug, and that's when Grandpa thinks we'll see 101. But I could be wrong. If they keep linking that thing down there, well, even if I get substance there, doesn't mean it's going to go there. It could. We've got almost 5 months since we had substance at 280, so just below 284. On the 11th, it'll be 5 months. So, you know, I feel anything we got going is a buying opportunity in 2024 for Tesla. It's absolutely a buying opportunity. Uh, when Tesla is 10, 20, 30, 50,000 a share, once they start sending that AI robot out the door, Optimus is that that's the only robot that's. The rest of these robots are just programmed to do whatever. Optimus is self-learning. He's learning to thread a needle now. Um, he's it's like a little child that learns, and he'll get smarter and smarter and smarter as long as you keep him charged up. It's This Optimus is going to be huge. I mean, you're talking millions per year sold, and a huge markup on them things. I see good times they had, and the beauty of it is Optimus is going to be coming out in 2025, going on the market, and it might be small that first year, but the second year it'll be more, and that Optimus will just keep getting smarter and smarter, and away you go. So I'm going to teach my Optimus to play the accordion. All good things are from the Lord, and Lord willing, Grandpa will talk to you sometime tomorrow probably. Bye-bye.